The political standoff's also starting to have a big impact on the country's economy. It's estimated $900 million have been wiped from its value. Al Jazeera's Yvonne Ndege reports on fears that it may take a long time for the economy to recover from this political strife.
Some semblance of normality in Nairobi's business district as Kenyans try to get the economy back on track following ethnic violence. The government is putting a brave face on the toll the unrest has taken on the country's future prospects.
The growth forecast of 7% for 2008 appears that it may not be significantly impacted.
Some economists have expressed surprise at the government's apparent optimism over the economy. As mentioned in that clip from the finance minister, Kenya's economy has been forecast to grow by 7% this year. Some fear it may be less.
I think the damage that has been done so far to the economy will probably, as things stand, probably half that estimated growth rate.
So far, hardest hit the tea industry, the backbone of Kenya's exports that represents a quarter of the country's GDP. In some areas, the recent crisis crippled output as workers were forced to flee. Another potential problem, more Kenyans have been investing in the stock market. 2 years ago, it was just 100,000 people, now close to 1 million trade. The head of the Nairobi Stock Exchange has deep concerns over the fallout for investors as millions of dollars were wiped off the stock market.
If the political situation goes on for too long, then I'm afraid, like most observers, I think it'll start to hurt the economy.
But it's not all doom and gloom. Some see the crisis as a potential opportunity for investors wanting to buy cheap in an emerging market.
Unfortunately, the psychology of investment is such that confidence is very important. And a country that had spent the last 5, more specifically the last 3 years, developing a reputation as a safe haven for investment and so on, can't afford to have incidents like this going on. So we believe that in the short term at least, investor sentiment towards Kenya is going to take a knock for the worse.
The question now is, can Kenya's economy bounce back from any damage and how fast? Yvonne Ndege, Al Jazeera, Nairobi, Kenya.